Welcome to this video. In today's video, we are going to learn how to make a map on Counter-Strike Global Offensive using the Valve Hammer tool. For this, we are going to use the Counter-Strike Global Offensive SDK. All the tools that we would be using in order to create this map are already available on Steam when you download CSGO, so that should not be a problem. So firstly, we'll enter these tools and go ahead and double click on Hammer World Editor. This will initialize the editor. While it initiates, I think it might take some time, so let's just wait for that. Yeah. Alright, so once this editor is has opened up, you can go ahead and click on File on the top left and click on New. This will give us the different views, which is 3D view, the front view, the side view, and the top view. So the very first basic thing that we need in this case is the block tool over here. You can go ahead and click on that and then drag and drop. As you can see, all the different views for this particular model are created. So let's go ahead and select this length as, so let's keep this at 768. You can go ahead and make this into a 1024 length and increase the height for this to say around 512, and then just go ahead and hit enter. After that, we can go ahead and click on this screen and then press space, give a left click on the mouse. After that, you can go ahead and use the WSAD buttons in order to navigate around this block. Now this block is basically it's going to form the basis of our map. Now in order to go ahead and create the map itself, a very basic map, what we'll do is we'll click on it, then click on tools and make hollow. So it's going to ask you how thick you want the walls. You can go ahead and keep it as default and hit OK. So that's going to create, as you can see, it created a hollow structure, and it's now become like a room. Now in order to enter this block, what we'll do is we'll do the same thing we did earlier. We'll press space, click, and then go ahead and use the W tool to go ahead and just as you can see, we can navigate inside the room. After we reach this stage, we're going to go ahead and use something called entities. Now entities is a function which is going to allow us to place lights and players inside this map, like any normal Counter-Strike map that we play. Now let's go ahead and add some players to this map. So what we can do is we can use this entity button right here. After we click on this, we can go to the categories, leave the categories as entities, and under the objects tool you can go ahead and select something like, let's place some terrorists over here. Yeah, so we can go ahead and type in info underscore player, sorry about that, and we can see something called terrorist over here. Once it's selected, you can just go ahead and click on the map, and as you can see, the different players were created. In order to remove any player at any time, you can just go ahead and click delete on the selected player, and that particular player will be deleted. Now, just like any other normal map on Counter-Strike, we'll need some counter terrorists as well to fight against the terrorists. So similar to how we added the terrorists, we're going to go ahead and select info player counter terrorist in this drop down, and just as before, we'll click 2 players on the map and go ahead and add them just like that. Now in order to have a great visual in the map, what we can do is, the most basic thing that you have to add in every map is the light. Now in order to do that, we'll do the same thing. We'll be in entities, and under the object we'll just go ahead and click and type in light, so the light object gets created. And once it's selected, we will skew the map a little bit using the space and click of the mouse, and then go ahead and place the light. In order to increase the brightness of this light, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and click on this, then hit Alt Enter, which will go ahead and open the dialog box. And once the dialog box is open, we can go ahead and just select brightness, and then go ahead and increase this value to 1000, and then hit apply. Once that's done, you can go ahead and close this. Now all we have to do is add some basic texture to this map. So in order to do that, go ahead and click on the texture tool right here, Now in order to add this texture, we'll go ahead and click on texture. And then you can go to browse and select different kind of textures for your walls. So say for example you enter wood, it'll give you the different type of textures that are available. Just double click on anyone that you want to use, and then just right click on the walls so as to change the texture of the walls. So it's as easy as that. So as you can see, we've gone ahead and changed the texture of all the walls, ceiling and the floor as well. So you can go ahead and close this dialog box. Now the basic map is created, so all we have to do now is go ahead and save it. So let's go to file, save as, and I'm just going to save it on the desktop as a demo, and the extension will say as it is, and let's just go ahead and click on save. Okay, so now in order to run the map we need to compile it. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and file, and then click on run map. So as you see, a dialog box does come up, and we're going to keep every option in its same, except that we're going to check mark don't run the game after compiling, and then hit on OK. This is going to go ahead and compile the map, and it says press a key to close, so we'll just go ahead and do that. So as you can see, no errors were encountered while it was compiling, so which means that this particular box that we have does not have any leaks. If yours does show up some error, it means there's probably some opening left, in which case you'll have to go ahead and fill that gap in order for it to compile seamlessly. So if it ran flawlessly for you, you can now go ahead and do the same thing as we did earlier, but this time we're going to uncheck don't run the game after compiling, and then click on OK. This is going to compile it all over again. We're going to press a key, and as you can see, it's going to start running the game now. This is the map we named it. We named it demo. You can now click on continue, select any side that we want. It's initializing all the resources, and as we can see, the map is now running. So that's about it. That's the very basic method of creating a map using Valve's Hammer editor. And thank you for watching this video. Please leave a feedback in the comments. Thank you.